Good day everyone, how is going? With you again, Yaroslav Shves, and we're still broadcasting different kind of deep thoughts, super deep conversations, huge mix, philosophy, psychology, and everything. So today we will talk a little bit about our ego. So the main thought, like our ego, it can be your worst enemy or it might become your best friend. It depends how you will use it. So a couple words before what I'm doing today is back training, so I'll do the warm-up. I didn't done any cardio today, so probably will do the cardio after the gym. I will walk from the place, so probably to get home maybe 40 minutes walk or so I think it will be the great cardio. So do warm-up, get ready my back for hard workout, and yeah, I done a bit stretching already, and it will be about 1.5 hours of training. Wanna do some cool down and stretch a little bit more afterwards when your back will be like super pumped. And I wanna do 4 exercises, 4 sets, about 10 times each, plus wanna do forearm, calf muscles, maybe neck. We'll see how much time I will do, and yeah, and of course abs. So you can do it literally every training if you wanna have really good visibility for six pack. So if you still have no idea what to do in a gym, you can use a small manual, same like many other videos, but basically I just use it for the simple background video, and I watch it and analyze my mistakes and so on. So basically any training you do, like boxing or wrestling, whatever, you can use like mental training afterwards, especially if you do the gymnastics. So when you do the training inside your head again, it's make your neural connection stronger, and also it's help for the muscle memory. So you can make exercises in your head for make a stronger muscle memory. Yeah, about the food, so it what I had in the morning with my mates. Hummus, bread was supposed to be slow carbs, oats, fruits. So now I'm fully charged with the energy and can do not only long meditation, long workout, and discovering around, working on my project, and so on. So yeah, let's come back to the main topic of discussion today. What I hope it will be quite interesting for you about our ego. So it's something what we determine we are, what basically it's not true. If you think you are your body, yeah, so well, your finger or your nail or whatever, your hair, probably not really. Your body is belong to you, and you can cut your nails, cut your hair. That please don't cut your fingers, yeah, it will be really inconvenient to stay without. So usually we think, yeah, I'm in my body, but not really. On my opinion, with something deeper is you can go to really deep state of mind, like really deep meditation. You can realize, so you are something what someone called the spirit, soul, consciousness, mind, whatever. It's something really esoteric and mystic. Probably, I don't know how to say it, like really magical, undescribable thing, but whatever. What we think I am, let's say, a David with certain age, with a certain interest, with a certain values, and so on, and we fight for it, for our worldview, and so on. And basically, you know, our ego, it can make us suffer a lot, and it can be your worst enemy, what's really difficult for defeat. And basically, if you're familiar at least a little bit with Indian philosophy, with Hinduism in general, or let's say in a Buddhism, it doesn't matter, Tibetan or Tao Buddhism, or we can take any other tradition, or even shamanism. So basically all of the practice, it intends for stay away from your ego. Just try to not get rid of it, just try to control it, get over it. It's a bit difficult to explain, but if you follow the simple practice of meditation, concentration, visualization. It's millions. You can choose what you want. If you can get over control your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, you might become a super creature, superhuman or whatever. It doesn't mean you became like a robot or something, but many people I can see around, they behave like robots, do the same routine every day, and we like to automatize the things. It's some of the feature of our mind or ego, let's say. So we lazy to think each time and create something. We just make it automatic, and basically many of us, maybe not always, but we behave like robots or animals, whatever, not really like humans. So if you can get over it, you will become a superhuman, super creature. But I would say it's not easy job. But still, like in any other case, whatever you do and whatever you spend your time on, you will be better and better in something. So same if you decide to run a marathon, so it will be not that easy. But in the same case, if you run a little bit every day, like 1 mile, 5 miles, 10 miles in a year, well, probably you will be able. And if you want to be a number one, a champion, so you need to run a lot, you need to run a year. So basically same here, if you want to do the out-of-body experience, or if you want to have super fun with lucid dreams, or you want to control your mind, you want to check your thoughts and so on, you need to spend a little time for the meditation, and you'll get better and better in that. And you know what? As more you practice, as deeper you will go, and you will be really, really surprised where you go. So a little bit later I'll for sure share some other techniques with you, and I'll do more videos what will be intent more on the meditation. But in my opinion, physical exercises, physical development is really important. You need to have a happy, healthy body, because in a healthy and happy body you have a healthy and happy mind. Your thoughts will be more positive, you will be more smiling, laughing, whatever, more enjoy your life yourself. And if you're not satisfied with something, so probably it's the right time for change something. Not tomorrow and not yesterday, because it doesn't exist. Tomorrow it will be always tomorrow, so I mean right now. So if you decide to change something, just change it, that's it. So your ego, what we really wrong also. So let's say when someone call your name and you said yes, it's I am. So let's say David, I'm a David, but it not really is. So basically David, it's your name, it's a name what belong to you. And if I ask you who you are, you can say, let's say I'm an engineer, but engineer is your profession, let's say. Or you can say I'm a meloman, or I don't know, idiot, or whatever you say, it's state of mind, it what belong to you, it's your interest. Is it your political view or whatever, but it's not who you are. If we come to the physical body, so it will be closer if you say you are human and you are male or female, alive, what quite obvious, I guess. It will be closer than a name, because name, it's something belong to you, what how parents called you, but it not you are. And that's what wrote in your passport, it not you are, it's your passport. And if we will go really deep esoterically, so even your body, it's not who you are. So you are your consciousness, your mind. And I can suggest you really cool exercises for control your thoughts. But basically you need to watch your thoughts. So you can do it in a various different ways. So let's say you can go out of your body and just watch on yourself, you watch on your head and see how the thoughts flying out, so they can go from left side, go through your head and go into the right side, and different thoughts can give you different emotions, happiness or suffering or whatever you think of. And maybe not all of the thoughts belong to you, because we like wire antenna, we just collect the different thoughts from around, maybe what not belong to us. So it always depends how deep you can go, so your experience might be a bit different. So just try a little bit and just watch your thoughts, where it come from, where it going, and try to not react to it, just let it go and try to be in states without thoughts. And that wonderful, pleasant states, everything just begin. And another really cool, great, and most powerful exercise I can suggest you, because the video will be quite useless if it will be no tips, no suggestions. Try to find who is thinking, try to find who you really are, and try to find where is it. So it might be the best, longest, deepest research, your super cool investigation, and deeper you go, it more interesting will be. So maybe all of the life it's a purpose for look for it, just research it and get your own conclusion, and when you look for it, it will be kind of endless your investigation. You are the best of the detective who try to figure out what actually it is, and it's really fascinating. It's quite interesting, I would say, and at the same time it's impossible to describe. So any description of my experience, it's nothing compared to your own. Same when I talk to many other people and they try to share their experience, I just can't get it, and same, I can't share my. So only way you can try by yourself. And I'll give you another really wonderful exercise from a Buddhism tradition. So if you're ready, so have Theravada and Mahayana Buddhism, a little bit different from Zen and Tibetan. So basically it's most for biggest part of the Buddhism, but also have a lot of different kind of schools inside each bark, let's say, inside each tradition. So it can be pink or white lotus school, or red, yellow, orange monks, dancing monks, and whatever. So it's quite a lot, and they have a different separation. So let's talk about total nothingness, emptiness. But I not speak about emptiness what mentioned in our traditional physics, when the scientists, they have no idea what they're talking about, and until they fix the calculation, like our infinite universe grow, but same still conclusion what scientists made before maybe was based just on Hinduism. They just in the 40s and 50s just read a lot, and that's why maybe it became a quantum physics in a way we see it now. Who knows? Maybe our universe growing now, and maybe shrink it, expand it, going back later, who knows. It's just a breathing of Brahma. It's getting bigger, and after it getting smaller. So what I just try to say, but for now this calculation for fixed our physical matter is just a 4%, and other it's black and dark matter. Of course you know it, but it's quite difficult for proof. So before, scientists say it's like really psychopathic things, especially Darwinists, who say like it was a big boom from big explosions, everything just appears, and it was a really heavy emptiness, powerful, nothing, and so on. Such words what might bring you to the schizophrenia. And maybe that's why so many people who are not really like Hopkins and so on, but it's not what I try to mean. I just start from really far away. We will focus now for the next exercises on total emptiness, nothingness, like a vacuum. So something doesn't exist. So you put your mind, yourself in a place where totally nothing. It's no space, no locations, no matter, no color. So it's something not white, not gray, not black, like total nothing. It's really difficult for your mind, but when you do such exercises, it will grow your creativity way more. So basically you will start to think differently. It's making new neuron connection. Also, it's really helpful for your spiritual growth and different practice, meditation or concentration, visualization, any other. But it's not easy task, but still you can do, and try to do it as long as you can, and you will be shocked in your discovery. So you can go to totally nothingness, where you can create later anything. You can make a space, in space you can put some matter, you can put there anything you want. So we're still discussing your ego is your enemy. If you read the Carlos Castaneda books, what basically was probably he picked up a lot of things from a philosopher called Wittgenstein. But yeah, I suggest you to read as well, and classical is probably the best one. And if you read any books of some Buddhist monks or yogas, especially like Bark, called Raja Yoga, work with energetics, or Yoga of Dreaming, Kundalini Yoga, or so on, Bhakti Yoga as well. So basically everything intends to the fight with our ego, because our ego is feel us so special, we are the best. And if someone said something to you, probably if someone said you're just a piece of shit from your colleague or people who close to you, relatives or friends, it will hurt a lot. But if it will be someone who you don't know, probably you'll not really care about. But the problem is we feel ourselves so special, it gives us a lot of pain and suffering if something going not so well. And additionally, we create certain pictures in our mind, we have certain expectations, and when we didn't hit it, we feel pain, we are unsatisfied, we are struggle, and so on. We feel sorry about ourselves, and all our life became just total tortures. But if you will lose these feelings of self-importance, so I doesn't mean you don't need to respect yourself or so on, I mean extra self-importance, this kind of feelings. So if you will feel yourself neutral, so the difficult part is it's to be on a golden middle, not too less, not too much. It's what you need to get. So if you will eat not enough, you will be skinny, and if you eat a little bit more than enough, you will get fat. Yeah. So basically, it works for everything. If you work too long, you will get tired. If you will work not long enough, you will not get result what you need. So basically, golden middle, it can be used for everything. So if you have too much of kind of pleasure, tasty food or so on, sooner or later you will be just tired from it and you will not enjoy it anymore. But if it will be not enough, you will have like a missing part of it, like lack of certain pleasure, nutrition, emotions, whatever. But if you have just exact amount how much you need, it's just great. If you have no attention from your friends, you feel lack of it. But if it's too much attention from your friends, you might get tired from it. So probably you'll get what I mean, right? So same about the self-importance. You no need to make other people prey on you. Same like you no need to go on the knees before someone who is super success. So everyone should be like equal. We made from the same sheet, from the same atoms, electrons and protons. But it's really, really philosophical and really contradictory. Because if someone doesn't afford the respect, you don't need to, yeah, but it's still you need to feel like this person less important or most important, or this creature or the tree or the animal. It's quite difficult to explain. It's supposed to become like some new kind of your life philosophy. So when your importance will be like on a middle level, whatever's happened to you, whatever someone said to you, you will not react on it. You know, it's not such important to you. But in the same case, if you think you're something really, really big, you're middle of the universe, and of course your problems or your things is really important in our solar system, it's really important in our galaxy, and you are most important person on a whole planet, right? So probably any cause, any your problem, it's a big thing. And yeah, you allow yourself to feel sorry about and suffering and so on. But in other case, you can have a just laugh from it. But what I try to say, your ego can become the best your friend. Instead of make you suffer, be arrogant and so on. It can help you to your grow. It can be any grow. It can be spiritual grow. It can be your personal grow. It can be your wealth grow and so on. So it depends what you want to achieve. So your ego, your self-importance can make you work hard on yourself for achieve more, for be hungry for the knowledge, what might be helpful for your own project, your business, for your study, for your career, for anything. And you can use it very well for be a little bit special for yourself, for be proud of yourself, and you do it only for one person, you do it only for you, for not no one else. We done a lot of things for someone else. Sometimes we even go study law or whatever just for our parents. We do a lot of stuff for people around. We put the clothes not what we like, we put clothes what our boss to prepare, or maybe our work position and so on. So we do a lot of things for people around. We say the things what people assume to hear from us, what they expect. We do the action what people wait from us, and so on and so on. Not what we enjoy, not what we do. And a lot of cases we try to be polite. We not say what we really think or what we really want to say, especially if it's not our friends. We cannot discuss many interesting topic what's going on. Let's say politics, religion, it's like a taboo. Economic and many other things, you know. But yeah, well, why not? So your ego can works really, really well for you, for this kind of proudness, for make yourself, yes, I deserve it. You need to work on it, and it can make you work even harder. And it depends how you use it. So if you're able to work with your mind, by simply follow the simple exercises. Yeah, let's say visualization. It can be really, really helpful for achieve your goals. And if you have no goal, to where are you going? You just ship what moving to nowhere, to rocks. Same like a plane without navigation, where you can fly. You will fly just nowhere. So if you're just living without any aim, you don't have a big plans. So what's your life made for? Yeah. You cannot make a really good business if you don't have a really good business plan. You need to know where you're going, how much you want to earn, how much you want to sell. So you need to be really sure. So your product will be the best, your product will be the healthiest, your product will be really useful for people around. It would make you special. And you might be company number one because you're not focused only on the income and make less quality for make more earnings and so on. It's really up to you what you want to do. It should be became from your heart. So I cannot make you such suggestion. But you still, if you work with your mind, you can make a really cool visualization. You can visualize yourself in a place you want to be, in a position you want to be. So with the things you achieve already, it can be like, I don't know, anything. Like your sports result, maybe your relationship, maybe your family, your health state. If you have a health problem, yeah, visualize yourself. You're super fit and healthy already. You're in a great state. If you start your own business or any other kind of project, just focus, visualize yourself on a final version where you already achieve it. And check your feelings, how it's feel like. Just enjoy these wonderful emotions inside your head, and your subconscious mind will find a way how to bring it to your life. You need to be just pretty sure what you really want. And after you start to visualize, just work on it. Be in that place with the career you want, with the things you achieved already, like a wonderful family, good house, car, cool neighbors, work you really enjoy, or whatever it is, because I don't know what's happening in your mind and what you really want. Maybe it's something bigger. And just be in that place. So when you relax in your meditation and you dive in total nothingness, there you can create endless space. In this space you can create any picture, any matter with goal you achieve already. So let's say you create some really cool and useful company for other people around, and they really appreciate the things you do, and it's what make you happy. Maybe it's make you even really satisfied, famous, rich, whatever. Something you really want. So you put yourself in that place, you imagine yourself how you feel like, because your feelings and emotions is such a key. It's key for your unconscious mind. So you focus on all of the things around, just look on all of the details, check how you feel like, what you think. You can look on the past, how you get it. So basically you can be on any state when you achieve this goal, on the first steps, on the middle, on the end, but most important to the focus when you achieve it already and how you feel. And basically in this case you can create a lot of things, so it's kind of self-programming for work harder and get what you want. So you can wake up in the morning and make a program for all of your day, what you will do. So you go on the gym in the mornings and you go to work. After you work on your project, spend time with your family, whatever. It can be anything. Or you can program next day, next week, next month, before you go to sleep. You make a really cool program, what you will do, what you will achieve, and take a rest. It might work well. So your ego, what not actually you, what's really difficult to get, because you can read some book for the psychiatry, and for any person you can write anything. It can be any gender, it can be any interest, any hobbies, any interest at all, and can delete, write, rewrite. It can be any personality. So it will be like only like a flash memory, a CD disk, or I don't know, to where you put a certain information. Yeah, it can be done in a really violent way with electric shock and some medicine, like LSD, let's say, whatever. But the same thing you can do with your own mind. So basically to focus what you want. If you want to change something, your personality, yeah, why not? Just focus on it and do the simple exercises and make the changes. Maybe you want to be a little bit more confident, or maybe a little bit more funny, or a little bit more knowledgeable, more cool, or whatever. I don't know what luck you have. Maybe you have some fear or habits what you want to get rid of, or maybe you want to achieve some new habits and so on. Maybe you want to change some interest. Maybe you have some weakness what you want to get rid of, and secret is really, really simple. You can get rid of anything in any moment of your life if you want to, especially if you'll start to work on it. So nothing happen instantly. For everything you need to make a little bit of work for it. That's it. And as more information you will collect from it, it's more expert you will be. And if you add a little bit of practice, that's it. Yeah, it maybe sounds a little bit too simple, but majority people, they didn't got what they want because they never moved to a certain direction. But if you walk towards to your dream, sooner or later you'll get to it. So I explain a lot of different things and give a various of proverbs from classical philosophers and from a psychological treatment, but it's not the same when you'll do it by yourself. And yeah, what about the food? So we have a soup, and this from jackfruit tree seeds, was full of protein. So basically nutrition is really important. And we boil spices, and to the spices we'll just add some grains. So basically it's wheat and buckwheat, and that's it, and a bit soy milk, seeds, nuts of course, and mushrooms. So it's cooked mushrooms and vegetables, and our soup is ready. So I just put all of the ingredients in, and that's it. And next time I'll show you something else. Okay, thank you for watching and stay tuned.